Have you ever thought about how much control you have as a parent in the upbringing of your children, regardless of your efforts in choosing the perfect spouse for yourself, providing the best healthcare, education, and environment to your children? You cannot guarantee the kind of progeny you will have. Its gender, personality, ability, and disposition are all unknown factors. In fact, if you notice, children of the same parents with the same environment and opportunities will display completely different personalities and preferences. Does that mean you cannot raise your children right? Nobody in the world can hand you over a book or a manual about perfect parenting and guarantee excellent outcomes. When you spot some great kids and assume their parents did everything right, you are wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may have granted these parents guidance, which they readily received, and worked hard on themselves in their role as parents. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala must have facilitated in unseen ways that you and I will never know. All praise, thanks, and credit goes to Rabbul Alamin only, who cares and grants ease. But rest assured, be certain that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Al-Hakim, in His infinite wisdom, grants you children aligned with your unique abilities and resources. Trust Him. How will you know what abilities you have and which ones you need to develop? Some of your abilities as a parent will surface naturally at the arrival of your little one, or when the time demands later in life. So you won't have to work very hard raising your child in this area. For example, if being patient and calm is your natural disposition, when your baby cries, or throws a tantrum, or tests you with disobedience, you will already know what to do. For other situations, you will have to actively develop yourself, either ahead of time or patiently learn and practice when a particular need arrives. What areas require you to grow? Parenting is not about being perfect in all situations. It's about growing constantly and consistently at every stage along with your child. As your child grows, you must nurture your soul through worship, mature emotionally to maintain composure, and develop intellectually to make wise choices. Ensure a healthy, safe environment by eating, sleeping, and socializing properly. Prioritize, plan, and organize your day for mutual growth. Align with your child, becoming enthusiastic partners in growth, much like Prophet Ibrahim, alayhis salam, and Ismail, alayhis salam. You might believe that you are raising your kids, but interestingly, your children are the ones who raise you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses your kids to take you to another level of being a strong believer, a growth-oriented individual who will leave behind a worthwhile legacy. What else can you do? Understand the different types of parenting methods and advice of the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, such as in Surah Luqman, Surah Yusuf, Surah Al-Kahf, etc. Closely study the seerah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His interaction with the young and old are a remarkable guidance for your own character growth and promising results. Read about the different families of the prophets, such as Dawud alayhis salam, Sulaiman alayhis salam, Lut alayhis salam, Ibrahim alayhis salam, Musa alayhis salam, and Isa alayhis salam. They help us learn that families can be of all types. Connect to a mentor who enables you to grow spiritually, emotionally, and intellectually. You may have different mentors for different needs. Most importantly, stay a devout servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make dua to Him every day for growth in Iman and Amali Saleh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will guide you to become your best. Just remember Allah, Al-Alim, The most knowledgeable knows what burdens you can bear, and hence each parent has a different set of challenges in raising their children. There is no mismatch, and nothing is random. Families come into existence as per destiny written by Allah, Al-Qadir, the most powerful.